Hey there, it's Jennifer again with Insight Training Solutions. So I'm actually on the show floor at the MGMA in Austin, Texas, where I'll be delivering a talk tomorrow on social media customer care. But talking to practice administrators today, dozens upon dozens of practice administrators, there's kind of been a recurring theme of questions that have been coming up. And this recurring theme has been presented in several of the sessions on today. And that is, how do you measure how do you put measurements in place to know if your employee training and engagement initiatives are actually working? And because we work a lot in marketing as well, there's always measurements that we look at on a regular basis, whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly, to see if the things that we're investing our dollars in are actually making a difference to our bottom line. So as it relates to your employee engagement and training initiatives, there's two things that I would suggest that you can consider as your baseline key performance indicators for seeing if these things are going to work. And the very first one is look at your reputation scores now. We see that on average 87% of our online reviews are positive. So if you're going to put a patient experience training initiative into place, take a look at what it is that you can measure that relates to patient experience. And those reputation scores are something easily that you can be measuring. And if you're not measuring them now, you should be measuring them, because these are the kind of scores that you really can look at and see, can you move the needle, whether it's positive or negative, based on what you're doing behind the scenes with your employees. And the second area that you can measure whether your engagement initiatives are working is in your employee turnover and kind of your how often you're having to go out there and hire new people. Because if you look at your employee turnover, I think the number is around 12% across all medical practices. You can look at where you stand today, put a training initiative into place, and then turn around and see if that percentage has been affected. So those are the two pieces of advice that I'm going to offer to you this week on what you should do before you put your next employee training initiative into place. So I'll see you next week again. Thanks a lot.